So hi there, we are the Trauma Orthopaedic team at West Suffolk Hospital. We've provided today some information videos for you going through the exercises for the rehabilitation following your child's below elbow cast that should be removed. I'm Jen Barr, one of the orthopaedic registrars here.
I'm Vicky, one of the children's physios.
And we've got Yumi here today as going to be our model. So thank you very much, hopefully that you find this useful.
Okay, so we're going to start with children with the arms below cast. So this is if you just come out of a cast and the cast was below your elbow. Okay, so the first thing that we want you to have a go at doing is to start doing some things with your hand, if that's okay. Alright, so have you played rock, paper, scissors before?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what I want you to do is to start, what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of the exercises first so that you can see what we're going to do, and then if you want to join in with us as well, then you can do them at home. So we'll do a couple first, show you what to do, and then if you join in, we'll try and do 10 of each exercise as well. Okay, so say for example you've had your right hand at the moment, so what I'd like you to do is to make a rock, and then paper, and then scissors. Okay, so when you're doing the movements, try and make them nice and big and try to move your hand as much as possible. So big rock for me, and then paper, nice wide hand, and then scissors. Perfect. And if you want to join in, so rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors. That's good. I'm gonna forget how many we've done now, aren't I? Scissors, that's it. Rock, paper, scissors, rock, paper, scissors. That's it. Okay, I think there's a few more. So all of these exercises are on the leaflet. So if you're not sure about something, then do just go back and have a little look at the picture that's on there as well. Okay. So the second thing that I'd like you to have a go at doing is a squeezing movement. So we've got this lovely pair of socks that we've made earlier. So if you've got a sock at home that you can use, that's great. If you don't, you can roll up anything really that you've got home, or some Play-Doh, plasticine, any of those kinds of things work really well as well, or a nice squidgy stress ball works really well. So all I want you to do is to squeeze with all your fingers and your thumbs as tightly as you can, hold that, and then open back up again. That's it. And then squeeze as tightly as you can, and then open back up again. And if you want to have a go with us as well, so squeeze as tightly as you can, and then open back up, and then again, tightly as you can, and open back up again. I've got 6 more, so tightly as you can, open back up. Feel free to move it so it's right in the middle of your hand if you want to. And again, squeeze, and back up, and another 5. So squeeze nice and tight, open back up, squeeze nice and tight, open back up, squeeze nice and tight, open back up. We'll do one more. Squeeze and then open. That's brilliant. Okay, so for the next one, you're going to need some help, and we can't do that at the moment because of the restrictions of 2 meters, but at home, hopefully you've got a parent or sibling or someone that can help you, and so what we want you to do at home is to do some high fives and some low fives. And the important thing for us really is the position that you get your hand into, but have a little bit of fun with doing it as well. Don't hit each other too hard because otherwise that will just hurt. Okay, so a high five position is like this. So the idea is that you've got your hand facing down like this, and then the low five position is down here like this. And if you want to have a go at doing 10 of those at the top and 10 of those at the bottom, then that would be brilliant to do that one at home. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to do that. Alright. So the next one that we want you to have a go at doing is called the table wave, and the idea is get yourself set up at home so you've got something comfortable so you can lean your arm on, and it's hopefully not too high or not too low, but just relatively comfortable. Put your hand forward so that your wrist is off the front. That's perfect. Okay, so now the table is taking up all of the weight of your arm, and we're just getting that wrist to do some movement. So allow that arm to stay nice and floppy on the table, and that hand, I just want you to pick your hand up and see if you can go right up to the ceiling, and then come back down again. Beautiful. Can you shoot nice and slowly for me? So right up to the ceiling, and nice and slowly back down. You might find it shakes a little bit, and that's totally normal. Up as high as you can, and then go back down again. Obviously your wrist might be a little bit stiffer than this, and that's okay. Just slowly start to get it moving, and you'll find that it gets more and more movement as you go. Okay. And so a few more of those. Again, if you try and do 10 of those at home, that would be brilliant. So the next one, I really like this one. This is jazz hands. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen the movie Bring It On. I love that movie. But what we're going to have a go at doing is jazz hands. Okay, so if you have your hands to the side, the idea is that you're moving your wrists from side to side, moving your hands rather than moving your whole hands. That's actually really, really good. Brilliant. And you can also do that if you're not sure and if it's feeling a bit uncomfortable, then you can try and do it on the table instead. So if you put your hand flat on the table, and what you're going to do is keep your arm nice and still, and you're just going to take your hand from side to side. That is absolutely perfect. Really good. And you can put a cloth on the table and do some cleaning if you want to at the same time. Okay. So the last thing that we'd like you to have a go at doing for this set of exercises is the wrist twists. So if you start with your hands on your legs, we're on your lap, that's it, with your hands facing down as far as they can go, and then turn them over so you're pointing your hands up towards the ceiling, the palms up towards the ceiling, and then go back down again. And then go back up to the ceiling. Each time you do this, you want to see if you can look at both of your hands and see if you can turn them both the same amount over in each direction. So if one of your hands isn't going quite so far to start with, don't worry, just each time you do it, see if you can slowly start to get a little bit further and a little bit further and a little bit further. Now you might find you want to cheat with some of these exercises, particularly this one, and you might find that your elbows come out to the side, and that's totally normal. But try to keep your elbows in so it's just the wrist that's doing the movement, and you might find it's a little bit tricky to start with, but don't worry, it will get easier as you keep going. So that was all for the below elbow cast exercises. So they're just those ones to have a go at. They shouldn't take you too long to have a go at doing it at home. Normally we suggest that you try and do those a couple of times a day, particularly at the moment if you've got lots of time on your hands. But little and often is generally better than trying to do it all in one go and finding it's a bit uncomfortable. If you're worried about it or you need some painkillers or anything, then just ask your mum and make sure that you get something sorted out beforehand.
So there are some exercises that you can do, so functional ones such as Play-Doh, so high fives we've mentioned, head, shoulders, knees and toes, shadow puppets, all these things are on the leaflet and they're all designed to try and get the activity and that movement there. If you have any problems, do not hesitate to contact us at the Children's Orthopaedic Department, West Suffolk Hospital, and we'll gladly advise you and support you during this time. So thanks from all of us. Thank you.
Thanks.